me your name, the company you're with, and your current role.
I'm Adam Celli. I'm with GlideFast Consulting, and I'm a service delivery manager.
You're a service delivery manager. Tell me a little bit about the day-to-day work you do in that role.
So as a service delivery manager, I have a team of 6 technical consultants. So in that role, I'm helping them manage their learning, their development, learning and growth, personal development, and helping them with any technical issues that they may run into on their projects. And then in addition to that, I am also staffed full-time as an architect.
Tell me what are some of the biggest challenges you face as a service delivery manager, and then we'll switch over to the architect. But what are some of the biggest challenges or some of the biggest problems that you're solving for in managing technical consultants?
So I think some of the biggest problems that I help my team with are when they have a question about how to interact with a client, or additionally some technical questions that come up. How do I solve this issue? They might be less experienced, so they haven't run into it before, and I help them with how do I solve this problem? How do I solve this personal problem? I think that's an area that I really feel like I can bring a lot of experience to the table to help some people that haven't been in those situations before, just solving that interpersonal relationship issue with their customers.
So it sounds like you're striking a balance between helping them with both hard skills as well as soft skills. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yeah, I would say so. I think, I'll be honest, I think I spend more time working with people on soft skills. I think as a company, we hire people who are really strong on the technical side, especially people coming from the customer area. If it's their first time consulting, they maybe haven't had to have the same relationship with their, it's a different relationship with an internal customer versus a customer that has a contract, is paying us a lot of money here and everything. So it's a very different relationship when you are coming in as a consultant versus, I'm just an employee of this company and I do the work that's put in front of me, versus being a lot more prescriptive. We run into situations where a customer comes to us with a problem. They think they know the solution, and our job isn't necessarily to implement their solution, it's to solve the root of the problem. There's a Henry Ford quote that I share with my team a lot, and I don't know if this is actually something he said, but it's attributed to him. And when I asked people what they wanted, they told me they wanted a faster horse, not a car. And I think that's really important for us to remember in our space of what are we doing? We are not building exactly what somebody asks us to do. We come in and we understand the root cause of the issue, and we say, this is what we think is the best solution for the problem you're facing. And so I think that's a really different from how things can be when you're working customer side versus partner.
I like what you said, because it sounds like you are coming from a customer-centric point of view, that folks don't come to us because they want software. They come to us because there's a pain, they want a solution to their problems. And I like the perspective and the way you kind of couched it and kind of described it around that Henry Ford quote. I want to ask you now a little bit about your role and work as a technical architect. Can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, so as an architect, I do a lot of what I do managing my team as well. It's a lot of taking those problems, understanding, when somebody says, another good example is a doctor. Somebody says, it hurts when I raise my arm. Does that necessarily mean that there's something wrong with their arm, or could it be, a nerve issue in their spine? And it's our job to really understand and diagnose the root cause of the pain that our customers are feeling, and come up with a treatment plan, whether that's a new process for them, whether that's a new technical solution. So as an architect, it's a lot of balancing between, where are you now? Where is your pain point? What's really going to fix that? I think a lot of times what happens is customers will treat symptoms rather than treating the root cause of the issue. And so So it's our job as an architect to find that root cause and really come up with a workable solution.
I like that savvy detective work that you just described. I'm noticing that the detective work is on both sides, your role as a service delivery manager, and now as you describe as a technical architect. Maybe you have something more you want to add.
Yeah, the detective work is really, that's where we get into our customer workshops. So as an architect, I would work with a BPC, a business process consultant, and from there we really can talk to the customer of, we spend a lot of time, where are you now? What is the friction in your current process? Are tasks getting forgotten because you don't have the right visibility? Is there a situation where maybe there could be more automation? There's a lot of manual work that gets forgotten and causes things to get missed. I think, the Men in Black quote, "A person is smart, people are stupid." When you get so many people touching a process, it's natural for errors to compound. If one person is just doing something, they can course correct as they go, it's fine. When you have 17 people involved in a complicated business process that touches, 20 different IT systems, a single error early in the process is going to cause a lot of pain. So what we do is we come in and we say, okay, what's causing this? Is it because the team is overworked? Is it because they are unable to see their tasks in a timely manner? What's causing these things to get lost? Is the information not available to them? So then we come up with a solution where we say, okay, so the information isn't available to the team in a timely fashion. Is that because the information isn't on the task? Do we need to add more information? Do we need to carry things over from a previous task? Is there a lack of visibility on due dates? Do we need a dashboard that says, hey, you have pending tasks, work on these before working on something else? So that's a lot of the technical side of what we're doing.
Love your story. And final question. Adam Celli, what is your superpower?
I think my superpower would be really being able to just listen and try to take in the big picture, and then from there kind of see all of the moving parts at once and figure out what's not working as well as it could be.
You heard it here. I'm Kylie Alexander. We are at GlideFast 2023, and I'm here with Adam Celli, technical architect and service delivery manager, as well as the big picture viewer. Let's go.